So I don't remember what the last update I did for you guys was on my bites. We're gonna kind of recap everything. I was digging in the yard, got bit up. 24, 48 hours later, I started noticing some bumps. They were itching like crazy. So we were looking up to try and find out what it was. At first we thought it was fire ants. We figured out it's chiggers. So I started doing some research on chiggers to find out how to get rid of it. We started off with just some hydrocortisone cream, I believe, and that helped to relieve some of the itch. And then we also looked into just doing some extra stuff, like took a Epsom salt bath. That didn't work very well. A lot of people suggest putting fingernail polish on it. It worked. It was an annoying is what it didn't really work that well. You put it on, it basically makes a barrier over the bumps so that you don't scratch to irritate your skin, but you're also possibly on hair that may be on the bumps, so the hair starts pulling and that just annoys your skin a little bit more. So I didn't really agree with that. Taking benadryl will help to relieve some of the itch, but it knocks you out, so be prepared to sleep. Especially if you had something as bad as me. I had, I had it all over my legs and arms and parts of my chest. I was needing to take the full dose of 2 benadryls every 5 hours or so, and I was just totally knocked out. A Clorox bath, which is fill your bath water up and pour about a 3/4 cup of Clorox in. That was a joke. I got out of the tub itching more, and so I got back in the tub and took another shower to get it all off of me. We checked out calamine lotion. That I didn't think worked well at all. So getting down to brass tacks, we went to the doctor. The doctor told me to take 1 Benadryl at night, take a Claritin during the day because it doesn't make you drowsy, get some hydrocortisone cream because that'll help to relieve the itch throughout the day, and then he prescribed 2 things for me. One was a steroid, prednisone, which I take for 9 days, and the other was a gel called fluticide or something like that, I don't know. And he gave me a shot that day in the butt. And that put the injection right into my muscle, which gave me almost instant relief. And I was good for a good 5 to 6 hours at night right before I got home and took my Benadryl. Today is the 2nd day that I've been doing the steroid stuff. And I must say that things are really starting to improve. See that you can still see the bites there, but they're not as red. They don't look as agitated. They're starting to scab over. So they're looking really good. Just look at the other arm here. Again, not as red, starting to scab over. Some of the worst parts of my leg right here, this is what itches the most probably. There's 2 big ones right here, which are starting to scab over. And there's also this line here. And we're pretty sure that the line of bumps is poison ivy as opposed to chiggers, because I got a little bit of poison ivy also. That's what we believe that is. And that itches too. All in all, things are starting to look up. I don't itch as much. The Claritin really works, and the tube of steroid stuff that he gave me really works. Hopefully, these things will be gone really soon. I noticed myself in the morning, I start itching a little bit more because the Benadryl's wearing off. So I get me a bowl of cereal, take my Claritin, take a bath, put my gel on, and I try and eat something healthy. It seems to be working pretty good. I will keep y'all updated. Probably not as current as I have been, but I will keep you guys updated and let you know how this stuff is working out. Also, I did find a couple of other home remedies that I don't know if they work or not. One was to take an onion and cut it and just kind of hold it onto the bites. At that point, I was already taking the steroids and all this other stuff, so I really don't know if it helped or not. I do know that it gave me a cooling sensation, which helped them not to itch as much. The second thing I saw was to put Listerine on them with a cotton ball. I never tried that, but I read it online. A couple of people said that that worked. I'm sure it's just from the alcohol that's in the Listerine. So if you have them and you want to try it, there you go. In case you didn't know, on Tuesday, tomorrow, well, actually today if you're watching this on Tuesday, I'm going to be speaking at the next Net to Lafayette meetup. So if any of you guys are in Lafayette and y'all want to come check it out, it's going to be down at the Travis Technology Center off of Pinhook on Travis Road, I think. Go to net2lft.com. It's a meetup group. You can get more details there. It's in the sidebar down below. Sorry, it's not the sidebar. The sidebar would be that way. It's that bar. It should be the bottom bar, the sub bar, the Down here bar? What are we gonna call it? Because I was always the sidebar. What's down here called now? Just the thing down there? How about that? Click the thing down there. Y'all let me know. What do y'all want me to call that? Whatever you want. I'll pick the best one. Hey guys, so me and my mom both have a Roomba 500 series. They're having problems. Mine, the battery isn't lasting as long as it usually does. Press it going and it runs for about 5 to 8 minutes. My mom's was giving me an error 5, which I talked to the technical support people and they were telling me that that means that something is wrong with the battery. So what I did is I swapped the batteries in both Roombas to see if my battery would work in my mom's. And I just let it charge, has a full complete charge on it, and it's not saying error 5, so it may just be the battery that she needs to replace. And they told me that mine is probably just the battery also, because they say you need to change them every about 1.5 years or so. I'm gonna play around with this and see if we fix this or not. Seems to be working pretty good. Started at 6:25, it's 6:28, so it's been going on 3 minutes now. Our light's still green, so this is good. This is very good. Two benadryl. Something's got to help me sleep with all this itching. Now I'm going to take a bath. I'm going to smother cream all over my body and I'm going to bed. Good night.